I do want to bring back our position to Evos as we dive straight into the draft of game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the El Clasico has started here in the draft with the Uranus band coming in from the side of RRQ. Evos responding instantly with the Matilda. We need to mention Evos Legends though. In the past 2 seasons, they've been able to get the better of RRQ in most of their matchups.
Yeah.
So that's a stat that everyone needs to consider as well when we're talking about these 2 teams. But RRQ banning away the Phobius, targeting specifically Anti-Mage here in this matchup.
And as well as Uranus, Miracle. So really somehow limiting the option for the side of Anti-Mage already. An interesting approach from side of RRQ. We will have to see here. As Evos already opted to ban that Matilda, what will come next here in the next? Because I feel like RRQ having the first pick, they have somehow more control. But Evos grabbing 2 heroes after, they really need to play this ban well.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to RRQ Hoshi, I guess they do have an edge because we are not really sure what Lemon wants to play in the gold lane, right? So we don't have that type of statistic that we do have on Evos Legends. We do know what Rek likes to play, we do know what Berserk likes to play, and with this in mind, Evos Legends are going to have a bit of a tougher time when it comes to the drafting stage. There is the Valentina ban, which is very, I don't know, a prio, but not really respectful just yet. But with RRQ Hoshi and their last ban, it is going to be that Selena, so still respecting it from the side of Evos Legends.
I do agree here again. I feel like 3 respect bans here, especially with that Selena respecting the Luminaire effect. Now, Evos Legends with their last ban, will they go for another magical hero? Remember, Yves is up, and apart from that, Esmeralda is also a possibility to be picked up, and even Sicilian.
Yeah, the Sicilian is up for grabs for the side of RRQ, but there you go. Just as you mentioned it, it is going to be banned away. RRQ now have the first pick. Did they want to pick up a hero for perhaps Albert here? Lancelot has been left open. Hayabusa, the Ling as well here. One of the signature picks. He's only lost once in 2021 on that Ling. That is an incredible stat that I don't know if he's going to be able to break or not here in Season 9. But it is up for grabs. They can also just go for Stefani for Albert.
Whoa.
He picks it up. This is going to be his debut on the Fanny. We've never seen it before, and we are going to be seeing it here today. But it does leave the counter heroes opened up for the side of Evos Legends. Kufra, Cho, Franco.
To be honest, we do understand that on paper, textbook, of course there are a lot of counters to Fanny.
Yeah.
But over and over, teams have left this Fanny open and they're not even able to execute it properly in games. So in theory, sure, counters, but when it comes to implementation, and especially guys, this is Albert we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how great Evos Legends, and I don't know how far Evos Legends need to draft to be able to prevent the mobility coming in from the Fanny.
Wow, again, I do agree with you. I mean, I feel like Fanny is still 100% here in Season 9. Again, piloted by Albert. It is going to be a huge challenge for the side of Evos Legends. Evos Legends with their 2 picks, just like the first match today, responded with Esmeralda and Yves picks. So somehow this Yves is having trouble in that previous match. We will have to see here, piloted by Luminaire. Will it be another somehow vulnerable hero? Will it just be targeted easily with the, from Albert, for Albert? Or will Evos Legends shake some things up?
That's going to be the huge question here coming in from both of these sides. But RRQ now wrapping up their drafts. They have the Fanny. They need some more dives to follow this up. There you go. You have the Lilia picked up and also R7's Cho. 2 of these crazy heroes picked up, and the thing is, we don't know where this Lilia is going to go. It can go to the hands of Clay, but it can also go to the hands of Lemon in that gold lane. Now, Evos Legends have the chance to wrap up their draft in a very dominant way, maybe picking up a Kufra, because remember, right now, we're looking at the very dash-heavy, dash-reliant composition from the side of RRQ. The Cho and the Fanny, picking up something like that Kufra is going to be huge, but we haven't seen Rekt play that hero many times before.
Yeah, he has played it once, but it doesn't seem like he's too comfortable on it yet because it is very different to the playstyle that he's used to. We know Rekt to be very supportive. He does go aggressive, but not in a flashy way. So to see this on the hands of Rekt is going to be interesting,
There
but
you
that's
go.
exactly what he wants to do here for game number 1.
Yeah, eliminating somehow the movements for the side of Fanny as well as Cho will be somehow key as well. Adding that crowd control department for the side of Evos Legends as well. Another hero that can engage, synergize as well with Esmeralda. And I feel like RRQ, with their composition here, Lilia could not just somehow easily penetrate with that Kufra, with that Esmeralda. But now, entering the second phases of Vans here, Evos Legends already picked up 3 magical heroes. So they really need to balance it out in the second phase. They really need to opt for the physical heroes. We will have to see here the approach from both of the teams.
We really do. It's going to be us joining in the second phase of the bans here. Evos Legends with the first ban going to take away the Ruby from Vin. Again, when we're talking about Vin, when we're talking about RRQ, they are very playmaking. Vin loves to make plays on his roamer heroes, but instantly we see the Aulus ban coming in from the side of RRQ, and look who's just joined in onto the stage here. Eterna.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it, Mirko?
It's Funi. Albert's girlfriend has come to cheer him on.
Albert's girlfriend is here.
Aww, that's cute.
Okay. Funi is an Evos player.
Oh,
And
no, he's a
wait,
GPX
now
player
what?
now.
And he is. Oh, sorry, GPX player. Yeah. So never mind. Negate all that. There you go. But yes, guys, let's talk about the drafts here. Yeah, I like that ban coming from Ruby. But remember, one that could counter that Kufra. Diggy is up for grabs as well for the side of RRQ. We'll have to see here. Will it come through or not?
Yeah, instantly a glue ban here comes into play, knowing that R7 could also be the one holding this. I mean, we're not really sure what Araki Hoshi is planning just yet, but Evos Legends, they don't want to take a chance, and neither do they want to take a chance with Lancelot for Fursic. So now, Fursic is kind of in the hot seat. What type of hero does he want to bring here? I have a feeling that he might be bringing something like a fighter, but unfortunately, the Aulus has actually been banned away.
Yeah, this is actually really, really scary here. You can see that Aulus and the Lancelot has been banned away. Evos Legends, they might be just forced to pick up something like the Ling, something that we've seen Fursic perform with, but remember, Goni, he got a lot of hate for performing well on the Ling. Everyone was smack-talking him, but will he have the confidence to pick it up? They already have the setup. Good dive in Kufra, good follow-up as well in the Yve. Ling can work perfectly, but it's all going to come down to the mentality. No, he doesn't go for the Ling. He goes for the Paquito, who's still sitting at a 48% win rate overall here in Season 9.
Somewhat negative win rate here on the Paquito, but then again, it was played somehow. Some with XP lanes, some junglers. But let's take a look here as RRQ with their last 2 picks. Will Diggy, I feel like Diggy, they could pick up Diggy here.
They could. They really could pick up the Diggy, but it doesn't fit RRQ style. It doesn't fit Vin's style. He likes to go for the place, yeah, he likes to be playmaking here.
It could be Natalia.
It could be the Natalia. Oh, they won one for Lemon. I've been hyping this hero up for so long, and it's going to be the Popo and Koopa picked up as well. Is this a Popo roam?
Wait.
It's a Popo roam.
It's a Popo XP, I feel like. Cho will enter
No
roam.
way.
Yeah.
I think it's Popo roam.
Really?
There's no way. Technically there is a way. If the Popo actually goes to the XP lane,
Yeah.
I don't know. Right now, RRQ, they're a flexible draft. They can see the Popo go to the roam position or the XP. But Evos Legends now, with the pick, what do they want to go for at this point? They already have the Kufra that counters the Wan and the Fanny with the Cho as well. They're going to finish it up with the Ling. It's going to be Evos actually picking this up. This is insane. Like I mentioned, I thought that it might just not come out with the Paquito already picked up, but Fursic, he's feeling confident, he's feeling feisty, and that's going to be the Ling. 2 draft set, a more conventional draft from the side of Evos Legends, but a very unique one from RRQ.
I mean, in terms of chemistry, in terms of composition, RRQ Hoshi, they're going for a full pick-off type of strategy, despite having the 1-1, right? So we're just going to have to see. Evos Legends, it seems like they want to have more team fights, but they don't want to lose in rotations with the presence of the Ling coming into the fray as well.
Man, composition-wise, it will be the Popo roam, but I do agree with you, Eterna. I feel like their winning conditions are complex. We will have to see your execution-wise. Miracle.
Well, it's all going to come down to how they execute the game plans that they have set. Coach Zace, Coach Phil, they've done everything they can. It's time for the El Clasico. Ladies and gentlemen, Viva RRQ or Evos Roar in the chat right now. We want to hear you right now as the audience will erupt. RRQ, Lemon is going to be on the 1-1 in the gold lane, going up against against Clover on the Esmeralda. And there you go. It is actually the Popol Roamer here in game number 1.
Yes, with the Popol Roamer here, it does give them a bit of an edge in terms of CC, but so does Rekt. So it all comes back down to who can implement it better in towards the game.
Oh my god.
We can already see, wow, what?
Yeah, Vin actually goes in and takes a little buff from the side of Evos Legend. Top side, Lemon, or they're going for a 1v1. He's winning it out. Clover getting outclassed in this gold lane already in level 1. But on the other side of the map, it's going to be R7 actually jumping in with the G Kundo onto Rekt. Not much follow-up right now. Albert goes in for some damage onto Anti-Mage as he takes the little Wanderer as well. Anti-Mage forced to flicker away. And in the first minute, it has all been RRQ. Taking away the enemy jungle as well with the Retribution.
Wow, this is a very tough game here for Evos Legends. The aggression coming in from all 3 lanes is so evident. R7 being able to pressure Anti-Mage. We can also see Lemon so pressuring Clover, and it's hard. You know, as an Esmeralda, you're kind of susceptible to anyone with long range, especially in the early game. It's very difficult to close the gap, especially before level 4, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it is melee against range, so of course, Lemon on that 1-1 will have the edge, dealing damage, dealing skills, and we'll have to see here what will Evos Legends approach this with top side, because if not, soon enough, the gold shield will be taken away from the side of Evos Legends.
For sure, the setup is definitely there. I think Evos Legends has a habit of kind of falling into the rhythm as well as a pattern of the opponents when it comes down to this. And this is exactly what I see is happening on screen. We don't see much of preemptive movements coming in from Evos Legends. And RRQ Hoshi already knowing this is going to start setting up for this neutral objective.
Yeah, it's actually really weird because Anti-Mage is going to be the one winning out on that bottom side. Fanny now still onto the purple buff. Evos Legends starting this turtle up. Vin now going in, but it's going to be the real world revelation, knocking Vin down, and that's going to be first blood picked up by Evos Legends. They're still looking for more right now. The top of the blade is going to be able to get used, but it's going to be first thing picking up the turtle. Albert now jumping on 3 members, goes in for the cutthroat. Luminaire able to juke him away as Rekt is still there. Albert makes a mistake on the steel cables. It is Evos Legends with the early advantage. Albert though goes in with the help of R7's Way the Dragon, will be picking up a 1-for-1 as they still have the gold lead, but remember, the neutral objective was controlled by Evos.
Man, that fight was huge. I feel like positioning-wise, Evos Legends have the better advantage there, just to set the turtle up. But RRQ finding Anti-Mage, finding compensation. At the end of the day, it was a quite even trade. RRQ now with somewhat a 700 lead. We will see what will they follow it up with.
100%, guys, and I feel the hype here, and I'm sure you guys want to as well. So go ahead and check out Cinepolis because you can enjoy this match, really soak it in on the big screen. So don't forget to scan that barcode as well as the Mobile Legends Bang Bang X Sanrio characters. But wait a minute.
Yeah, Fersik could in 1v1 caught out as that's going to be R7 getting G Kundo down, and Clay picks up the kill onto Fersik. Way the Dragon going to be placed onto Rekt right now as Luminaire will get taken down. He pops the real world manipulation to get out. But in the end, RRQ are the ones trying to control the game in the early stage. A 1,000 gold lead already, even though Evos were the ones ahead getting the neutral objective.
What do you think about Vin on the Popol and Koopa?
Personally, I don't like it because it's not a tanky hero, but I feel like looking at the composition once again, they need that thick hero. And with that Popol and Koopa, I don't like it. It has 1 assist now, but we will have to see here. Perhaps prove me wrong, Vin.
Well, in that top side, Lemon actually just missing 1 more weakness point to pop that crossbow of Tang. Albert stealing away the orange buff. Did he actually get it away from Fersik? I mean, look at Fersik. This is 2 different junglers at this point. Fersik has actually opted to go for the Demon Slayer emblem, whereas Albert still sticking to the fighter emblem on that Fanny. This will mean that Fersik in fights will be a little bit weaker.
A little bit weaker, but he definitely will be farming better. So in terms of now, Evos Legends, they really need to have that edge because they are so pressed, so pressured that Evos Legends, they need all the help they can get in terms of farm. And Evos Legends, First in particular really needs that. And now RQ Hoshi, with the momentum that they are creating for themselves, they are going to be taking this neutral objective. And I'm not sure, does Evos Legends want to keep contesting these early game objectives?
I don't think they do. Honestly, right now, RRQ, they're taking this for free. And there you go. It's going to be Turtle number 2 taken away by the side of RRQ. And the bottom side, Anti-Mage gets picked off out of nowhere. Albert trying to go in on towards Rek, but a bouncing ball will save him for now. Bottom Koopa going to be used, and that's going to be instantly Albert with the follow-up. The cables are everywhere. Rek tries to go in for the Tyrant's Rage. We'll be able to get it down, and Rek actually gets out. It is a good trade from the side of Evos Legends as Lemon was taken down in that top side.
Yeah, luckily there was the rework manipulation, being able to not do the damage yet because it is still very early on in the game, but being able to kind of inhibit the movements coming in from RQ Hoshi, denying that pickoff, and even buying some time for the side of Evos Legends to take that objective in that top side.
It is an even early game here. One team has more total kill points, meanwhile one team has one objective cleared, so it is quite even right now. Though First needs to be more proactive. The Sling already has a power spike. Take a look at top side.
Oh my god, Lemon is actually going to be able to pop the crossbow of Tang. He goes in onto it, but First is able to dodge away right now. That's going to be 2 ultimates per right before the fight. Real World Revenge going to be used, but it's instantly Clay coming in with the bite of Koopa. Albert is going to be able to join in with the steel cables, and R7 locks Luminator down. Rek now caught in the bad situation as Albert goes in for the damage with the help of Clay and Vin. Rek has nowhere to go. That's going to be Albert jumping in all the way under the turret to pick the kill up. First can only go for the orange buff. He's looking towards Albert, but the steel cable will be able to get him out with the help of Clay. That's a turret picked up as well. RRQ now with a 2,000 gold lead in the 6th minute.
It's really interesting to see this because RQ Hoshi, whenever they're leading, we noticeably see Albert holding a lot of kills. But on this Fanny, he's only able to amount to 1 kill and 4 assists. And it doesn't seem whenever he's moving around the map, he's comfortable, you know? So it poses the question, did they force it too much? I do understand that they are still strong as a whole, but wait a minute.
Oh, Albert needs to be careful. First still able to get out of that one. Albert does not have the purple buff. He needs to wait and see. Wait and get the purple buff before he goes in. But Lemon actually with the Inspire, with the crossbow of Tang, almost just deletes Luminaire. That's a pra.
That's a pra. Okay, but right now RRQ already setting some things up in the middle. And notice how Lemon already takes turret top side. He now either wants to go bot side and take the turret, or wants to join the team fight for a 4-0-1 rotation. Right now though, they look to claim another neutral objective, which is good because now Evos Legends with less space, they really need to figure some things out with their composition. I feel like they want to dive, but right now they don't have the potential.
Yeah, wait, the Dragon instantly popped. That's going to be Lemon picking up the kill, and there you have it, a 1-for-0 once more. But Versik is able to pick up an objective on the board on the bottom side. Albert now rotating towards that top side with Finn, taking the turret down, pushing into waves. This is going to be Albert actually contesting for the enemy orange buff. Let's see, Versik trying to contest as well. He does have the Demon Slayer, but it's going to be Finn jumping away. An off-off strike, going to be able to bring Finn back to the team, but he's able to kite it away. Albert now going on to Versik. He's diving under the turret, but he's not going to be able to get it done. Actually, Albert, what in the world is that? We thought it was a mistake, but in the end, it was the baby alien dismantling Versik, as this is a 2-for-0 trade for RRQ.
How did that happen? And now with that blunder, it is actually going to be RQ Hoshi picking up the pace once again. I do understand what Evos Legends were doing pre that fight. They were trying to not contest. They didn't want to go head-to-head with RQ Hoshi with the amount of lead that RQ Hoshi has. And so therefore, they have opted for that split push type of strategy, which has been working quite well for them. They were able still to get the towers on the top side as well as the bottom side. But I don't know why they committed too hard into that fight. And now Evos Legends, they are further behind RQ Hoshi, pushing it to a 5,000 gold lead.
I do agree with you. They really need to somehow pick their battles. They do not want to get overzealous. They need to really somehow nitpick the battles that they really want to take. And I feel like the top side battle was somehow questionable because RRQ already with the setup and Evos Legends, they were actually behind on setup, but they committed to the team fight.
No way. It's been actually going to be able to 1v1 Versik. Versik has to jump away from the roamer. That was a 1v1, and RRQ are controlling every single side of the map, Eterna.
Yeah, you can see the damage output as well. The CC is also going to be a very difficult spot for the side of Ling as well. Not able and not giving maneuver, but what is this?
Oh my god, damage coming from Albert once again with a fall off. Fersig goes over the Tempest of Blaze, but Albert is ferocious. He wants to go for Fersig. He goes onto the wall, but Albert, he keeps on dashing. It's a double kill for the baby alien. The Retribution gets it done.
Wow. I did not expect him to get that, Goni.
Wow, that retribution from Albert, the timing, the calculation coming from this baby alien was just huge. Right now, they have the lead 11-2, my guys. 10 minutes in, RRQ looks to close the gap early here. For I feel like up until now, it's a one-sided
It is. 11-2, 4 turrets to 2, and now a free Lord uncontested for RRQ. Well, it's going to be another fight here as R7 opens up the map. It's going to be Anti-Mage picked up. Clover looking for the flanks as the real-world manipulation wasn't going to get anybody there. The Bynum Koopa going to be used. Fersig zone away, presses the Finch boys to get out defensively. A 7.5k gold lead. RRQ are dominating in this game.
Wow, take a look here. The Popol and Koopa roamer here is actually building somehow damage. Sure, he has some Thunderbelt, but he has that Malefic Roar. So I feel like the purpose of this Popol and Koopa was not to tank, but of course the utility, the opening visions, and as well as the stuns.
He's not even a tank.
Stuns. He's not even a tank, but again, the purpose is just to, you know, the utility.
So how does this work? How are they able to absorb so much damage? I mean, Vin is even itemizing really offensively here, Mirko.
They don't need to absorb damage when they destroy Clover like that. Clover tries to go in front, tries to tank the damage, but it's instantly just melted down now as the Tempest of Blaze is going to be used by Fersig to clear out the Lord. They're going to be able to do it successfully, but the base turrets have been knocked on. RRQ now on the top side as well. Albert going in for the turret. Presses the steel cables, and in the bottom side, even R7, he's just baiting, he's just taunting at this point, playing with the mentality of the Evos Legends players. Everyone is going to be able to actually go on towards R7. He might have made a mistake here, away the Dragon going to be used, but it's going to be shut down from Fersig. A little bit too aggressive from R7, but he wants to give the crowd some entertainment.
Too overconfident, I'd like to say as well, as someone might get picked up here. What?
With the Inspire, oh my god! Right there, instantly, as Rack goes in for the time revenge, but it's gonna be Albert jumping with the cables and obliterating the back lines. Lemon now jumping on the Luminaire, he pops the real world manipulation, but he's the one who's gonna get popped. The 3 for 2 right now, and RRQ are 8,000 gold ahead.
8,000 gold ahead, but they're still actually able to pick up 2 members from the side of RRQ Hoshi. I mean, in this case, Evos Legends, if they go down, they don't want to go down without a fight here.
Oh my god, but still somehow, Evos Legends still holding on. Let's take a look at the players' gold here. 3 members from the side of RRQ is leading on gold. Albert, Lemon, as well as Clay, the 3 damage dealers, main damage dealers from the side of RRQ. Evos Legends needs to be aware of that. And again, picking their battles because they are still 8,000 behind.
My god, Albert once again stealing that buff away from Fersig. Fersig didn't even try to attempt that one.
Yeah.
We didn't even see him press that retribution button. At this stage, Evos Legends, they seem a bit disheartened.
Yeah, man, I mean, come on, look at the crowd. Just listen to the crowd for a bit. It's all been RRQ. Evos have relatively been quiet here because of the performance of the teams. RRQ have simply been 2 steps ahead of every move that Evos Legends have tried to make, and now it's the Enhanced Lord. 9.2k gold in the El Clasico, as that might just be another free Lord.
I do feel with the pickoff strategy coming in from RRQ Hoshi, Evos Legends are separating a bit too much, right? So the idea is that RRQ Hoshi they're able to pick off 1 members at a time, especially with the damage output coming in from Lemon as well. And now they are just zoning Evos Legends away from this, trying to bait them out, trying to pick up another person, waiting for Evos Legends to make a mistake.
Evos Legends, again, they're trying to open up the map. Clover is in the flanks. He's looking for something, but instantly the trap will be there. Albert, actually, he's not onto the Lord. He's still going to be picked up. What in the world is this rotation? How do they make that work? Albert, he went for the play, and Lemon now, he's going to go in for the weakness point. He has the Inspire. Instantly onto the back lines. Lemon dismantles Evos Legends. R7 goes over to Way the Dragon onto Wreck, and there you have it. Lemon gets the kill. A double for the alien as Fersig looks for some more, but Finn will be able to dash away. Anti-Mage on the other side of the map gets picked off. RRQ now with an 11k gold lead.
This is dismantling of everything that Evos Legends was trying to bring to the table here in match number 1. A landslide, a domination, a slaughter, you can say, by the side of RRQ Hoshi. They are now pushing all 3 lanes. The pressure is definitely on them. They do have the high ground from Evos Legends, but it can instantly be taken away with the crossbow tank coming in from Lemon.
Albert jumping in is actually going to be able to bait so many abilities as that's going to be the path as the blades pop, but the base will be targeted here. 2 base turrets already taken down. That's going to be the 3rd one falling down up top lane. Lemon now looking for some damage, but they are going to disengage. It is a refined RRQ. A 14,000 gold lead. This is the largest gap I've ever seen in my life.
As of right now, they are just playing with their food right now. Take a look at the items, my guy. 1, 2, 3, no, only 2 immortals. So I feel like RRQ with the offense here is still confident here. But Vin still going for that Scarlet Phantom. So this Vin is, I feel like, committed to a damage. Popo and Koopa. Meanwhile, Clay, take a look. Already 6 items with that slow effect and as well as burning effect on that glowing wand.
Man, this is definitely the calm before the storm here. Something is going to be brewing. They are looking for an engage here. And this just might be it. This might be it for Evos Legends.
Yeah, Clover jumps in with a falling Star Moon. R7 trying to open up the map, but Wreck is in that bush. Very good read from the side of R7, but they don't want to really push in the waves. What they want to do right now is just wait and see. Perhaps I might be wrong, though, as Lemon is pushing in that mid lane. They might just want to go for the end right here and now. I thought they might just want to wait 50 seconds for that Evolved Lord. Maybe just wait it out for 18 until 18 minutes to pick up the Evolved Lord, but at this point, it's still RRQ pushing in every single wave. Mid lane first, R7 opening up the map, and there you have it. Real-time win probability favoring RRQ, 68% to 32.
Yeah, but they haven't pressed the bottom lane, so I don't know. I feel like Versick, if he wants to go a bit crazy, he can exploit this. I don't see too much of CC coming in from RRQ Hoshi to prevent this lane from going out and about, because I don't feel like there's particular mobile hero from RRQ Hoshi that can prevent this from happening. So if they want, they could try that. I mean, as of right now, they don't really have much to lose.
Yeah, I mean, if we take a look here, Evos Legends Wrecked is really uncomfortable on that Kufra here, still sitting at a 0-5-1. And if we just talk about Lemon, I mean, his itemization is also very, very good. He built Sea Halberd for Kufra and as well as Esmeralda and as well as Anti-Mage. So
even
Lemon,
the Eve at this point, right?
Even the Eve at this one. Right now, this Lord will be, I feel
free.
like, uncontested.
Yeah, RRQ gets another. That's going to be the 3rd Lord in the row. Anti-Mage not jumping in onto Lemon, but it's going to be him popping every single weakness point. He is going to be able to jump all the way to the backside, gets the kill, and even with everyone targeting him, Lemon still survives. What in the world is going on? RRQ just dismantles Evos once more. That's a 3 for 0. They're trying to make it a 4. Clover gets brought back to the team. He goes over the falling star, one of the winner's truncheon, but the damage will be enough to take him down. A 4 for 0. Only the Miracle Boy left to defend the Wonder Kid. What can he do? The Enhanced Lord, 5-man strong. He can only run away. But the way the Dragon is going to be used, and that's a wipeout before they finish it off. 1-0, RRQ.
RRQ. I don't really know what to say. This is, when I keep saying things are scary, now it's terrifying. RRQ Hoshi with Lemon coming in and is actually